Hi guys, welcome to today's session. Really excited to bring you today's session because it is going to be really short and sweet. We're going to hit the full body, we're going to do it in 15 minutes. All you need today is one pair of dumbbells, okay? And we're going to make do with that. So you can do this at any time throughout the week, okay? First of all, we're going to get moving. Just going to do a couple of groiners. Nice long back leg. Get in a bit of stretch through that back hip. Swapping. And one more rep each side. We're even keeping the warm up really short and sweet today. Because I'm trying to give you ways to train where time and equipment is no longer an excuse. I'm showing you that movement can really, truly be part of your life. Okay, you actually don't even need dumbbells for this. You could use anything you have at home, depending on how strong you are. From there, I'm just going to go into a couple of shoulder taps. So, plank position, ribs are down, feet are wide, to be more stable, or to make it easier, come onto the knees. Okay, awesome. So, what we're doing from here, we have 3 movements. A pressing movement, I'm going to use a dumbbell shoulder press. A pulling movement, I'm going to be using a bent over row. And then a leg movement, I'm going to use a reverse lunge. So every single movement is going to be repeated on the minute. So we do the press starting on the 0, then we do the rows starting on the 1, then we do the reverse lunge starting on the 2, and we repeat that for 5 rounds. So what I want you to do is pick a weight, ideally, that you can get. If you're going absolutely as many as you can, you could get around about 20 to 25 reps with that weight if you're going 1 set to failure. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pick a number about half of what you could get maxed out. So let's say I could get a maximum of 20 reps. I'm going to aim for sets of about 10 reps. The other way that you can do this, if you're not sure, is just go within about 1 rep short of failure on every single set. And what that means is you'll most likely drop across your 5 sets, and that's totally fine. That's actually good. So we're starting off with our shoulder press. We're going to be starting in 10 seconds. Main cues with this is knees are locked out, bum is squeezed, and I'm going to go a neutral grip. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yes. So that was for me a couple of reps in the tank. Okay. Our next movement is going to be this bent over row. So I'm bent over as much as I can be, and I'm going from slightly out to in. Starting in 20 seconds. If you have any lower back pain on this, just hold on to the wall, okay, and do a 1-arm row, and then swap sides. Getting ready. So this is supporting our pushing movement now. 2, 1, let's go. But either pretty close to failure, or about half of what you get absolutely maxed out. Yes. Awesome. Next one is a reverse lunge. So the reverse lunge, if the weight that you have is too much for this, obviously you can drop the weight, but it's just going to be either weight by your side or hands on hips, stepping back, stepping forward, and then you can do the other side. Okay, to make that easier, just do a split squat, straight up and down. 2, 1. Yes. Another way to approach this workout is to progressively get harder. So you might treat the first set as like a easier set and then just keep pushing yourself a little bit more. So the 5th set is really hard. All right, getting ready, round 2. And let's go. So I can see my reps are already dropping across my sets. I'm only on round 2. This is the simplest format you can do for full body, okay? So pushing movement, pulling movement with the hard parts pulling towards you, and then leg movement. If you do that, you're ticking a lot of boxes and you're gonna go a long way to making sure you're getting stronger. On 8 seconds. 2, 1, we're on. Yes. I love the simplicity of these type of sessions as well, because it means you can just turn up and do the work and just focus on, you know, pushing yourself a little bit without getting too confused or getting bogged down in the details. Right, into a reverse lunge. And let's go. Yes. Great job. 2 out of 5 done. Tick it away, tick it away. Next one, we're 60% done. 15 seconds. So you keep working to your capacity, what it feels like is good for you today. And let's do this. Yes. So don't worry if your reps are different numbers on each movement. It doesn't matter. Okay, what matters is to which point of no return are you getting to. That's the thing that matters with trying to stimulate some muscle growth, which is essentially what we're doing here. Okay. Might be preserving muscle tissue for you. Might be trying to grow it. And we're off. Doing well. Depending on where you push into on here, you can get a little bit of a cardio effect as well, because it is pretty much equal work to rest, or you might even be getting a little more work and then rest. I'm going to show you how you can make this easier this one. If your stability is lacking a little bit, hold it to a wall or a rope or anything, and up and down for a set number of reps. And we'll swap sides. Always notice if you have a stronger side. If you do, it's good to do that side second. Yes. That's one way you can make that movement easier. All right, 60% done, team. Into our second last round already, and then you've done full body. So should be starting to push each set here a little bit more if you haven't been already. Let's go. Yes, great job. With your rows, we want to think about letting those shoulder blades round out and then doing the opposite. So we're taking the shoulder through its full range. This is also a good way to do cardio. If you really don't like doing cardio, do your strength stuff on the minute your heart rate will soar. And second last set. Slow down, slow down, makes it harder. Pause at the top makes it harder. So second last, a lot of reverse lunge. So I'm showing you an easier version. If you want to make that a little bit harder, you can take your hand off the wall and be out in the open. We'll show you that one here. So instead of holding on, I'm just here. 2, 1, let's go. Still doing the weighted reverse lunge, keep pushing. All well. Awesome job. 20 seconds into our last round. So last round, I want you to push maximal reps, okay? Stay with me on this one. You've done well if you're still here. It's been a short one, but we've kept it up tempo. Last round. 2, 1, roll. If you want to get a few more, you can do a push press. Using the legs. Awesome job. Awesome job. Last set of rows coming up. Finishing off the upper body now. 15 seconds, couple of big breaths. We're going to push here as well. Let's make the most of ourselves turning up today. We roll the sleeves up. May as well push it. Keep it going, come on. Can't do any more, try and get a pause up here. Yes. Great job. This brings us to our last movement. A reverse lunge. I'll do the full shebang here. Finish with a bang. 10 seconds. Nice upright posture. Come on. Down control. Couple more. Come on. Yes. That'll do me. I hope that's done you. Hope you enjoy the short nature of that, but still feeling accomplished because we have worked all those big major muscle groups. So I'm just going to give myself a couple of nice big breaths to finish. I'm going to open up for a couple. Breathing in and then relaxing. So that is also a session that you can progress over time. If you use a certain dumbbell, you can note that down, and next time do the same thing with a little bit of a heavier dumbbell, or keep the same dumbbell and just try and beat your overall reps. So let's say you got 5 sets of 10 on your press for 50 reps. Next time, try and beat that by a few reps overall. Okay, that's one way we can make sure that we're still getting progressive overload. So it's sort of the difference between making it just a workout, which is totally fine in this context, versus actually making it part of a training plan that progresses over time. So thanks for watching, and hopefully training with me, and I'll see you next time.